Hello friends, how are you? Hope you are fine. Today we are going to see some information on switchyard. Switchyard are the interface between generating station and the transmission systems. From there, it reaches to consumers like you and others. Switchyard also provide auxiliary power to the plant of its functioning. Depending on the type of equipment used, substations can be categorized as below: air-insulated switchyard, gas-insulated switchyard, hybrid switchyard. Air-insulated switchyard typically use air for insulation because it is simple and cheap. The air sits between the conductor and the ground, while overhead wires must be at a certain height to meet safety standards. They must also be at a certain height in order to work. While gas-insulated switchyard uses gas insulation, it is more compact and precisely engineered. It is more complex and expensive than air-insulated switchyard. Hybrid switchyard are also constructed, which are basically combination of gas-insulated and air-insulated substations. Depending on voltage level, the selection of optimal system voltage levels depends on the load to be served and the distance between generation source and the load. Many large power plants are located at great distances from the load centers to address energy sources or fuel supplies, water, site costs, and availability and environmental concerns. Transmission line with voltage less than 20 kV, length less than 50 km is short transmission line. Transmission line with voltage between 20 kV and 50 kV, length between 50 km and 150 km is medium transmission line. Transmission line with voltage greater than 100 kV, length greater than 150 km is long transmission line. Depending on switching scheme, the switching scheme and the type of switchyard determines the electrical and physical arrangement of the switching. Different bus schemes can be selected based on factors of safety, reliability, economy, and simplicity. The substation bus schemes used most often are single bus, double main and transfer bus, double bus single breaker, double bus double breaker, breaker and a half. Ring bus, we will be discussing for time being main and transfer bus arrangement. In this arrangement, we have isolators, circuit breakers, main bus, transfer bus, incoming line, outgoing line. Let us see normal working of this scheme. Power from incomer will charge main bus and it will flow to outgoing line. Now let us see various operation when maintenance is required. When incomer line, circuit breaker has to be isolated for maintenance. First, power is fed outgoing line by charging transfer bus or closing transfer bus circuit breaker. Then isolator connecting incomer line and transfer bus is closed. Then incomer line circuit breaker is isolated. then circuit breaker are opened respectively. After maintenance, circuit breaker is closed. After closing its isolator, finally, transfer bus isolator is opened. Now, when outgoing circuit breaker is taken out for maintenance, transfer bus is charged by closing its breaker and isolator. After maintenance, this breaker and isolator are closed and transfer bus isolator is opened. Then transfer bus circuit breaker and isolator are opened.